baby. Let me just let y'all know real quick that when I upgrade this Mac from a MacBook Air to one of the MacBook Pro, and I get this Adobe video stuff together, and I get a camera, oh yeah, it's gonna be some great content being produced. So, but for right now, with the tools and resources that I have in front of me, this is what it is. So I made this video today to celebrate Father's Day. It's always been a day that has been filled with a lot of pain for me because for a long time, really from the time I was born to, I would say about 7 or 8 years old, I had no clue, no idea who my father was. And then as I grew up in my childhood, I began to ask questions. I remember some of the first stories my mom would tell me about my dad. I did find out he was murdered when I was a little over 1 year old. And just a whole lot of other stuff with my family ties to my dad's side and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's another video, another conversation for a different place, because today I just want to make this video to show that what Father's Day is about. Father's Day is about celebrating fatherhood and paternal bonds and what fathers have contributed to society. You know, we as men, we're the only people that can be dads. You know, we're the ones that can be fathers. You know, male leadership, whether it's in a household, whether it's in business, and just in society in general, is very necessary, and it should be celebrated on today. So for myself, I chose to make this video because I've had it for a really long time, before I even bought this Mac. It was something I put together just with some pictures and stuff that was given to me of my father, grandfather, great-grandfather, you know, throughout the years. And it's good to know, I find a little peace in being able to visually see where I have come from, although I didn't really have the opportunity to build a strong bond or relationship with these men. And it wasn't because of them and their absence. Like, my dad didn't walk out of my life. His life was taken. So, you know, even like my grandfather, I met him a few times, and it was kind of difficult to build a relationship with him during college at that time. It was very hard to stay in touch, and I admit that I could have probably put in more effort to build that relationship, because he recently passed away. And I remember the day he passed, and I saw it on Facebook, and I was just like, damn, that opportunity is now gone. You'll never be able to get yourself together to the point where you can have a relationship with your grandfather. And at that moment, I remember it was like I knew that was something I was now going to have to live with for the rest of my life. This was somebody who was your grandfather, and that opportunity to build a relationship with him is over. Like, the opportunity is gone. So I'm making this video specifically to the dads, to the fathers, to the men. It's important that you love your family, love your children, and love people in society. It's important, I know for myself, to continue to evolve, to continue to love myself, to continue to grow, because I don't have any children, and I don't know if I'll ever have any. I don't know if God says, okay, Blake, you need to have some kids, here goes some children in your life, then okay, I'll accept that. But right now, that conversation is for another video, another space. But my purpose in making this too is to show that there are specifically black men who are amazing fathers, who have, I know some guys who I went to college with, and I don't even know y'all like that. I don't even really talk to y'all like that, but I see the love that you give to your children. And I don't know everything, all the ins and outs and nitty-gritty details, but that is so necessary in this world. The love that a man can give is something that only a man can give. The love of a father, of your biological father, is the love that only your biological father can give you. The love that another man gives you, who may step into that role as your father, is a love that only he can give you. And so it makes me think of this one time I had a student who, it was like the second week of school, and he comes to me just so randomly because he was like, "Can you be my dad?" I was like, I can't be your dad, but I can definitely be your teacher and be an awesome teacher for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's moments like that, memories that I have like that, knowing where I've been, where society is, where the state of the world is right now. It's so necessary that we show love. So I made this video to show love to these men who I've come from. I made this video to show love to the fathers that I know who are doing everything they can to love and support their children. And that's really what it's all about, because the world needs a lot of love right now. I need a lot of love personally right now. That's another conversation, but I'm happy that I've really began to use the tools and resources that I have and to channel the pain that I have inside of me into doing something good. So I hope that anybody watching this can spread this message. I'm not looking for comments, for likes, for fame, or anything like that. This is my way of using the pain that I have to do something good in the world. So shout out to all the dads, shout out to all the men that love their families, that are there and spending time with their children today. And even if you can't, it's the small things that count. It's not about the amount of money you spend. It's not about the gift. It's not about the glitz and glance, which all that stuff is cool. But saying I love you unconditionally and meaning it is priceless. And so I encourage you all to continue to do that. Again, shout out to all the dads out there, especially the black dads that I know that are doing what was called upon them to do, which is to love their family, to love their wives, to love their baby mamas, to love their children, but to spread love. The world needs more love, and that's really what this video is about. It's about spreading love, and yeah, that's it. So don't really have too much else to say with this one, because my food's over here sizzling. I got a couple phone calls I'm about to make, which that doesn't even matter. But again, just continue to spread love, y'all. So stay blessed. Peace and love, ladies and gentlemen.